volunteers and activists were one of the most powerful assets in the Obama's campaign arsenal. How is their communication network has been set up?
Well, the communications network was largely set up through email on a frequent basis, sometimes as much as twice or three times a day. People would get emails from the campaign manager or from their local organizer on what they should do or what they shouldn't do with direction. So they would be sending out as many as 3 million emails a day. If you figure that 7 million Americans were engaged in some way, through volunteer activity or otherwise, they're probably communicating to 50% of those, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 times a day. I take my daughter, who was a field organizer, of course, an area of Colorado, and she communicated largely with her volunteers by email. Here's a list of 25 voters to contact. Here's Obama is coming to this high school. Will you be coming? Let me tell you how you get a ticket. All of those type of vehicles were used, mostly by email, some by phone. And I joke that the phone is no longer is an antiquated. All the staff, including my daughter, had BlackBerries. Right? So, I laugh because she used to.
This has been done for 15 years.
She used to criticize me for being on my BlackBerry at dinner. And then one time I saw her this year, and I was serving dinner to her, and she was on her BlackBerry, and I said, "Look, and she's 21, 22." So I said, "You've already got hooked."
So, I'm talking about technology then, the campaign. Obama showed the capacity to raise far more money privately than his opponents, and he became the first major party presidential candidate to turn down public finance.
Right.
So, what's your reaction to the fact that the Federal Elections Commission was asked to investigate the Obama campaign?
Doesn't surprise me at all. I would suspect that they would. If the Federal Election Commission is asked to do so, they must do so. I imagine out of that 600 million, there may be 100,000 or so that mistakes. There are going to be mistakes. The compliance elements, I don't know how many people we had in compliance, but they had in compliance with probably 50 people who were looking at every check, every contribution. Years ago, I was working with a member of Congress who was Chinese, and he got contributions from people, and sometimes they would send their checks with their Chinese name on it. Sometimes it would be their Americanized name. And a few of them gave too much than the legal limit, but the person who was doing the logging of the contributions thought it was 2 different people. Turned out to be the same person. So I can imagine that there might be some mistakes. I don't think it's going to be significant.
There is a broad consensus on the short-term priorities of the economy in Iraq, but do you think that the new administration will catch the opportunity to tap technology for a more open and transparent and interactive government?
If they don't, they're nuts. I think one of the sins of the problem with John McCain was he didn't use email, he didn't have a BlackBerry. There was a sense that this was a man who was in the technology of the mid-20th century and not part of the way that the world works in the 21st century. I imagine, just like when the Clinton campaign operatives came into the White House and changed the technology capabilities of the White House, and I would imagine that the campaign for Barack Obama, his staff will change the technology.
So talking about the Clinton campaign, it has been just too divisive and confrontational politics to come in an election. So if Hillary Clinton did win, do you think she will be able to bring together competing factions in Washington?
Let me see if I understand this.
What question?
Well, I think if Hillary Clinton did win, I think she's a much, she would have been able to bring people together. There's extraordinary respect among her colleagues in Washington for her intellect. And so I think that she would definitely have been able to bring people together. The more important question really is Barack Obama going to seek her counsel? And is she going to be part of an administration or help him in the U.S. Senate? And I think absolutely.
You think she will be?
Oh yeah, she worked hard for Barack Obama. And so did Bill Clinton. And nobody underestimates how committed she is to the Obama campaign.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.